Hi there, Gemini. Thank you so very much for tuning in. This is your mid-May reading. Whoa. You're ready. We'll say it that way here. Ace of Swords upright, overlaying Justice in reverse, overlaying the Hierophant in reverse, overlaying the Ten of Wands upright, overlaying the Three of Swords in reverse, overlaying the Hanged Man in, well, the Hanged Man is upright here, but being upright, he still sort of hangs in reverse. So that's one stack that flew out here. It's interesting the way that they flew out, because there are sort of three stacks that we see. Okay, and the front of the stacks, the one that's sort of in the middle, is the Nine of Cups upright and the Four of Wands upright as well. Okay, so we'll heed that. And it's joining this Ace of Swords stack with the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Daughter of Pentacles upright. So 2 and 2 with an ace. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So look, Gemini, right? There's absolutely some sort of decision you're coming to. There's some sort of stark clarity coming out and speaking about a certain truth that you have felt for a long time, that you have desired to come out with for a long time. It's like release point. Okay. It could be regarding marriage. It could be absolutely regarding some sort of partnership. We see here Justice and the Hierophant. Okay, so the Hierophant is that sort of conventional wisdom, right? Traditionalism, marriage, constitutional sort of marriage, right? So when we see it with Justice, which could speak to the legal realm as well, right? With the Ace of Swords, it's like there's some sort of clarity that you're coming to as it pertains to, I feel, a situation in the past that left you feeling tied, bound, like no leg room. Okay, no leg room. And you have been waiting ever so patiently for the day to come in which you find yourself standing up for this, this stance of self-empowerment. And I'm hearing exhausted efforts. Like you've put in as much as you could. You've reached the threshold in terms of what you have done to make the situation work. But the reality stands that you feel, right, that there's an imbalance, there's some sort of injustice, there's something that leaves you feeling off kilter as it pertains to the relationship, the circumstance, the environment. And you're ready to move on to broader pastures that will allow you to transform ultimately. But it's by way of this one stand that's taken, the spoken word, the written word, even just the clarity that you draw in and of yourself, right? Internally, mentally. But I'm getting, it's like this is the end of the cycle, and you know it, and you felt it, and you knew that it was coming to this point. You're just like, I'm waiting, right, for the day when it feels just right to say what I need to say, to do what I need to do, to make the decision, right, that I've been feeling. Okay, now, ooh, okay, Nine of Cups almost fell. Heavy, heavy, heavy water energy here for you. This has been a dream. This has been a dream. And it's like, what I'm feeling for you, Gemini, is that you came, especially with the Four of Wands, you came to the point, okay, and I'm feeling it could be, could have been in your recent past, okay? You reached the point of this sort of opening of the mind, this aha moment, this vision, this ultimate connectedness with whatever this dream is that you've had, that you've held so fast to for so long, right? It's like you saw the vision of the pursuit of it. And That is the charging force. That is what propels you once and for all to make this decision, to take the stand. Okay, and, right? To pursue the day. To pursue the day. To pursue what you've known to be true. Okay, so we go from knowing to acting. We go from knowing to acting. And there, a lot of emotion is invested in this, whatever this is. It's been, I feel, a long-standing issue. It's been a long-standing matter. And pursuing this dream, whatever this is, I feel like it's like you've been staying up, dreaming about this, okay? Day in and day out. And pursuing it once and for all, you know, will change a lot. It will change the way you lead your life on a day-to-day basis. But you know that it's necessary and that it's far overdue as well, right? We have the 10 of Wands here in the middle of this stack, right? Speaking of that, just absolute, just that exhaustive sort of energy. Okay, so we see you now, right? Sort of like poking out, right? With your head, right? From behind the bushes. Like, what else? What else lies beyond the horizon for me? I'm ready to pursue it, even if it means me striking out on my own independently as an individual. Right? But I feel for you, Gemini, that the courage that charges this change, right, is by way of you holding steadfast to this dream and this vision. Right? The rainbow, the colors of this rainbow are the same as those which we see on the lightning bolt strike that sets this change into motion. And absolutely, Gemini, this could be speaking to, I'm hearing setting foundations, setting the structure of a foundation in some sort of way, but also that which regards career finances. Okay, so this could be embarking on an entrepreneurial, more independent sort of line of work. Absolutely. Okay. Let's set these aside and let's get the Celtic cross out for you. I feel like after you make this change, Gemini, you are going, it's like clean slate. Now what? It's like now it's like, I feel this feeling of like packing your bags, just, and it's this release. It's this feeling of release for you where it's like at the end of that semester, right? Throwing away all those papers, and you're moving out of your dorm and you're, right, getting ready, right, to make that next step forward in your life. The next stage, and it's so exhilarating. It's so exhilarating. Oh my goodness, Gemini. And there's this, it's like, I feel it's like clean. Something about it is clean. Something about it is enchanting, full of wonder. Okay, it's like there's a childlike nature to whatever this change is. Absolutely. I'm hearing I'm me again. Okay. I'm me again. So, whatever that may mean to you, Gemini, it seems that the cards want to tell their story in their own way, so let's flow with it. The Son of Wands upright was the first that popped out, and it was right side up, contrary to these other cards, right? Which flipped over upside down. But the Son of Wands, right, speaking of that vision, of that enchantment, that excitement, looking beyond the horizon. Again, right, there's a youthfulness to this card. Absolutely. But also there's a sense of ambition, right? You're not just meandering, right, setting out, straggling through the woods. It's like you are being guided by way of your vision, And that's what lights your path. The clarity of that, and the clarity of your intuition as well. I feel that you are being guided intuitively through the process. Okay. And I'm getting for you, Gemini, you're like holding fast to whatever this dream is. You are like, I'm gonna make it happen. I see it. I see what I want to create in broad daylight. There's so much clarity around whatever this dream is, and that's all you see. That's all you see. Everything else is white noise. Everything else is white noise, and you're totally, right, coming to the point of ultimate understanding of where you've been and where you want to go. And it's almost like irrelevant, right? I'm trying to get these all in an order, fanned out. It's irrelevant, right? This is the past, I'm feeling. This is the past. And you've taken your time with this. I will say that, Gemini, again, right? I was feeling that. You have taken your time with this. It's been a deliberate choice to do what you're doing. And because of that, right, you're stepping out with a bang. With a bang. Powerful. Now, and the Son of Wands is looking straight at kyanite crystal. Speaking of communication, clarity. The clarity of our intuitive mind even as well. So our connection, our connectedness with our intuition. So, I'm telling you, Gemini, whatever this is, you're on the fast track. Okay, you are on the fast track. You know where you're going. You know what you want. And you're ever so driven to get there. Okay. Now, this other thick stack popped out. The Emperor. I feel like this is the next stage of this journey for you. Okay. This speaks to the replacement. The replacement. For some of you, this is a general reading, right? So it may apply differently to everyone. But I feel that it replaces what has been, right, and determines what comes after your decision to pursue this new path. So we see strong fire energy coming out for you, strong fire energy, creative potential. Oh my goodness, creative potential. Stepping into your own, especially if you have a lot of fire in your chart, right? We all have fire somewhere, but especially if you have a lot of fire in your chart. You have here the Emperor, Major Arcana, fire card for Aries, overlaying the Three of Pentacles upright, overlaying the Moon upright, overlaying the Seven of Swords upright, overlaying the Mother of Pentacles in reverse, overlaying Temperance upright. Look, Gemini, whatever this is, whatever this establishment of self in this new enchanting way is, it's mysterious, yes. It's intuitively guided, absolutely. But it's not only, right, some kind of just reckless, spontaneous, moving forward in a direction that I just feel it, I'm just going to do it. It's exhilarating to a certain degree, right? It comes from that place that is real, that is impulsive, that is authentic, that's driven by our passion, our fire, our flame. But it's also greatly grounded, stable, right? In pursuing this new path forward, okay, there's this focus on the future of what this can lead to, of what this can turn into. You're setting the foundation, Gemini, you're setting the foundation, the groundwork. Right now you're laying it. And you're thinking seriously about, how do I want to channel this energy, this fire energy? How do I even want to see myself, right? As a more creative individual, one who's more in control of how I channel my fire energy, my creative potential. And how can I lay the groundwork for this new foray into this new world, this brand new world, right? It's like, how do I plant the seed that will become this tree? What is the best soil to plant it in? What kind of water, right, do I want to water it with? Right? What's the pH going to be? Right? I want it purified. I want it, right, full of minerals. Some, right? Think like what are the exact puzzle pieces, the elements that go into the nourishment of this, I'm hearing like creative growth, creative growth? What is going to feed your imagination, Gemini? What is going to compel you to, right? And you're very creative, Gemini. You are, especially if you have a lot of Gemini in your chart, right? You don't have to be a Gemini sun sign, but especially if you have a lot of Gemini in your chart, Gemini, creative thinking, dynamic, innovative, right? Witty. I'm hearing dabbling. Okay, dabbling in something, experimenting, different ways in which you can lay this groundwork. It's almost like, it's like these are little Lego pieces, okay? And you are, it's like that process of configuration. How, right? How am I going to put the pegs in place and in order? Now, the how is being guided yet again by way of your intuition, the moon, right? So you have 3 trees here. In these 3 cards, amongst these 3 cards, there's a great focus on nature as well. Mountain range, trees. Okay. Now we have here the 7 of Swords, which is mirroring the mountain, 3 of Pentacles, as well as Temperance. So you are, yes, moving steadily down this path. You are officially, I feel officially really putting in the strategic work that's needed to lay the groundwork. But you are taking your time with the process of revelation, okay, to others. So it's something that I feel like you're doing it on your downtime. You're doing it right on the side for some of you. It's something that you're like, I want to get it all figured out before I come out and say something. I want to get it all. I want to fully capacitate. I want to fully understand what I want before I communicate that truth to others. Okay, to others. And you're taking your time with it, okay? Temperance, patience, you're taking your time with it. Again, it's not just something haphazard. It's not like I'm just gonna plant this seed, give me some soil. It's like, look, the Emperor is mirroring Temperance. So it's like even wise counsel, I'm getting wise counsel. Someone, Sagittarius's card, someone with fire or who is familiar with this industry, for some of you I'm feeling, could be advising. Interesting noises here for you, Gemini. Could be advising, right? On something about the implementation. Okay, the implementation. So you're being very wise about this. You're being very smart about it, right? And you're being very strategic about it, rather. Strategic. That's what I mean to say. And it's very exciting. It's very exciting, Gemini. There's this, it's like that. It's exhilarating, okay? And I just feel like you're just like, it's like a little kid again. Something about a little kid, like I feel like, oh, right, oh my God, I'm so excited. The colored pencil set, right? Just got it in the mail. I'm ready. Like, give me the paper. Where's my canvas? Paintbrush, check. Like, you want to start painting. You want to start getting your fingers all colorful, right? Because the inspiration is just flowing. The creative inspiration is just flowing. But you realize, Gemini, you realize that it's a matter of you stepping into your own, being the director of your life, of your own life, right? Mother of Cups in reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse. You realize that it's a matter of striking out on your own, finding your personal truth once and for all. Even if that means, yet again, striking out on your own, leaving behind what was otherwise, right, a community that you technically felt a part of, but that never really spoke to your very personal truth, your very personal, independent, sort of even identity, right, as an individual. And so where you may have felt, right, that your personal identity is in some way shadowed over, You see these three birds and their three cups all look quite the same. Right? You realize that, right, in order to direct my life the way that I want to see it culminate, it must speak to my very personal emotional truth. What makes me happy, what makes me satisfied, fulfilled. Even if it's something so very simple, right? Like taking out that paint set and putting the brush to canvas. Like, even if it's something so very simple, it's the act of honoring that truth and that independence that charges this new beginning forward. But there's an element absolutely of community. There's an element of reciprocity. I'm hearing that as well, reciprocity. That is at play. That is under configuration, reconfiguration. Okay, so you're taking the reins with it, but again, I'm feeling you're doing it, right, under the radar. Okay, under the radar in some way. You're moving slowly with it. Okay, but you realize that it's like you're shifting into this new paradigm, this new world, this new way of thinking and seeing yourself within your environment. You're realizing there's a lot more to me than how it appears on the outside within the society that I partake in currently. So, Gemini, yet again, right? And you have a lot of earth here, a lot of earth coming out, Pentacles, earth. Whatever this is, okay, you are yearning for stability. You're yearning for stability and security and a feeling of safety. But you know that that will come ultimately in the most real, true fashion by way of pursuing what is dynamic, what is spontaneous, what is true to you, which is not, right, fixed. Not fixed. Not regimented. Not standard. It's not a standard protocol. I'm hearing that. It's not about a standard protocol. There's no blueprint, right? There's no blueprint to whatever it is, Gemini, that you want to set into motion, and you know that. You know that, and you've known that. Okay, and so you're taking the first steps to actualizing that, the entry into this new world. And it requires patience. I'm being beckoned to say that it requires patience. But again, you have your mind set on, fixed, focused on what that nucleus of that driven, I'm hearing potential. You're thinking about your potential. You're waking up to your potential. And that is the driving force. And we have here the Father of Wands in reverse in your theme. Strong fire energy. Strong fire energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay. In reverse, looking over the Daughter of Swords, looking over at the Ace of Cups. So, okay, Gemini, I feel this is you. I feel this is you. And I feel that this is the sort of energy that you want to embody, that you're seeking to embody, that which is very active in terms of how it pursues what it knows to be true. Swords, air, right? The intellectual, rational mind, strategy, fire, implementation. So there's some sort of interplay between air and fire for you, whereby I sense that you're stepping more into this active role, this active partaking in what you have known, again, for so long to be true. Your dreams, right? Look at this starry night in the background of this Daughter of Swords, right? It's like, it's so much like that which we see on the Mother of Cups, right? So it's going from merely dreaming to acting, to pursuing what you know to be true. And you know that officially stepping into this role, feeling like you're the creator of your world, like you are in the front seat, in the driver's seat, you're holding the wheel, you're writing the script to your life, right? And how you want to exert yourself in every kind of situation. It's like I want to see myself in a way that is self-empowered, that is magnanimous, creative, with the free range to do so, with the free range to pursue whatever it is, right, that comes to you. There's a desire to, I'm feeling, break out of the box, to act how you feel. I feel that there's been a lot of feeling, there's absolutely been a lot of feeling that has been somewhat encaged. Like, you can't hope not, right? Of course. Hopefully not. But it's this feeling of repression, of this fire, the very creative, dynamic, spontaneous fire energy. And it's that, look, looking over, I feel these are the two halves of your brain yet again, looking over at each other. Like, I'm coming for you, right? That's what I want, right? While I'm sitting and I'm waiting, and possibly hanging, while I have been, I realize that it's a matter of my taking action, that first step, which is charged, inspired by this vision that I hold. And the more that you hold fast to this vision, the more that you, not hold fast to it, but embellish it, right? Focus on it, expand it, really get super detailed with what this dream is and what it means to you and why you want it. That, right, propels the inner strength and resilience that you have along this path, which I feel you very much have, you very much do. And you know that ultimately pursuing this, stepping into this role, having this leg room, this creative leg room, to be yourself, I'm feeling, to be yourself, you know will bring you this emotional renewal. That will be the cup that offers you that replenishment of self, So it's like you're getting yourself back. I'm feeling, for some of you, I'm feeling you're getting yourself back. Okay, so it's lovely, Gemini. It's a breath. It's an exhalation, absolutely. And you've been dreaming of it. Absolutely, you've been dreaming of it. Have a beautiful mid-May. Of course, energy is fluid, so it may permeate from the 15th to the 30th, about a little before, a little after. And feel free to check out your rising, ascendant, or moon sign as well, as oftentimes those will lead you to further insights about your situation. For example, I know I resonate a lot with my moon sign, even more than my sun sometimes. So it doesn't hurt to check it out. If you don't know your signs, you can click the link below in the description box that I provide, and that will compute your signs for you. All right. Thank you so much again, Gemini. Have a beautiful May, and I will see you soon. Bye.